was telling Bill, I had him to 351 tonight. I mean, he really just. What was it that you saw from up above that enabled him to be so successful?
Well, I mean, defensively, we just weren't. I mean, we're not tackling, you know, and we got him in the backfield, and he'd slip off, and he'd cut back, and he'd run his legs, and he just, even if it was a 2-yard loss to a 4-yard gain, or 2-yard loss to a 25-yard gain, you know, and he was phenomenal.
But Shawn, you've had to see film with him doing the same thing to other teams, though, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and he was, but to be honest, this is his best game that I think he's played this year. You know.
Yeah.
And,
if it isn't, I'd like to see the film on the game he did.
Yeah, I mean, he was excellent. He really was a man on a mission, and he really made us look silly.
Is it almost what other teams have to face when they try to go against Matt? You know, I mean, he's getting the ball, but it's a matter of
can you stop him. Yeah, can you stop it? And you know, I mean, you want to pride yourself on your lines and that stuff, but you know what? At the end of the day, you need your back to be able to make plays like that, and he certainly did.
Now, when Matt came out, obviously he had to change things up a little bit, try to get maybe Taj the ball a little bit more, Matt Reedy and all, but I thought Dean played well. I mean, he threw for over 200 yards.
Yeah.
You know, things changed a little bit in the second half and all, but first half, I thought you guys were diversified and played pretty well offensively.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we were actually kind of lucky to keep it 14-14. You know, they were able to move the ball up and down the field, and you know, I mean, when Matt came out, we had to start doing some things that we don't typically do with different guys that, you know, we haven't worked on, and everything just kind of went downhill from there.
On the fake punt try there, was it something that you saw on film that you thought you'd try, or was it just a time that you figured, like, hey, we can catch him off guard?
Yeah, I mean, it's something we see on film, and you know, at that point, you know, we got the ball out. You know, I think we faked it down to like the 30. I mean, we probably would have kicked it in the end zone, so we gotten at the 20. You know, so at that point, you know, they take that chance and see what happens.